Yeah, Vic, I mean, what did you make of the performance? It was a tough game, wasn't it?
I thought Man City were exceptional. I thought the way that they passed the ball around us to play through us, I thought they were great. For us, we were sitting in a deep block. We made changes to the starting 11 to rest players, and we give young kids a run out in Bo Kearns, who I thought did very well actually. And then obviously Lucy Parry came on and had to deal with Lucy Bronze bombing on and Jess Parks in a 2v1, and I thought it was a real good lesson for young Pazza, and I thought she did really well actually. And then Mia Ross got a debut. So for us as a club, we're really pleased to see our youth players get that opportunity and stand up and learn a lot from the calibre of players that City had on the pitch. Scoreline's a shame with it being free, because definitely could have been less. But you know, for today it was just about, we're going to have a run out, we're going to give opportunities to young players, we're going to rest key players ready for Sunday, because we were here against United and we were over the moon with our result, but with injuries into the squad and then had to play again in a couple of days, it left us quite thin and actually a bit fatigued going into the Leicester game. So for us, I know we'll have a full fresh squad going into Sheffield, and that's all I can ask for, because this Continental Cup's great, but the league's more of a priority, because we want to be playing against that calibre of teams week in, week out, and unfortunately that can't happen at the moment because we're in the Championship. So we're back to the dogfight on Sunday, and that's our focus this season, will be the league.
Yeah, was it a bit of a blow as well, conceded just before half time?
Not really. No one was deflated. 1-0, you're still in it. We were 1-0 down against United and we still went on and won it 3-1. So it's the second goal that's the killer. If we would have come out and got something, then it's a game on. But the second goal was the killer. One to reflect on for Lucy, dealing with players running off her shoulder. But I think she had a good game for a 16-year-old girl to be on that pitch and apply herself the way that she did. I thought she did the basics really well and getting on the ball and linking up. So look, I'm pleased, I'm happy with the players. Obviously not happy with the scoreline, but Sunday's our focus.
Yeah, could you just talk us a little bit about how you set up as well? I mean, obviously you said that you had some young players on there, but City have got a lot of height in their team as well, and obviously we know what Samuels can do from like box to box. Was that sort of behind your thinking with obviously having Michaela in the middle and obviously Raza at right back?
No, Becky J needed resting. She couldn't play this game, so Raz's played there before and she played there very well against Tobin Heath and Leah Galton, so it was the right fix for this game to play Raza at right back. She obviously plays there as well for Wales, so she's got experience of playing there. Michaela has played in the holding midfielder when she came on against United and can do that role. She also played it in the German league as well, so I know that she's got experience of playing there. And I needed to make sure that we rested players, so Becky's obviously off, which meant that we needed a right back, so Raza moved across to right back for us and Michaela fitted in as a deep line midfielder. Nothing to do with height. I actually felt the amount of set pieces we had to defend, we were exceptional. For Riley organised quickly. I thought Michaela, you could hear she was vocal and showing leadership as well on those set pieces. First, second, third contacts we were winning, which is really pleasing for me after the one we conceded against Lewis on Sunday. So we set real good high standards on those set pieces. I hope they continue for the rest of the season.
How important is the game on Sunday against Sheffield?
Well, to be honest, the girls have played in bigger games than that, but for us as a club, we know we want to prioritise the league. We've got 14 games left to play, so we've got a long way to go. We'll be looking forward to welcoming some familiar faces to our home ground. We'll also be looking forward to competing against them too.
Nice, well, thanks Vic.
Thank you, cheers.
You mentioned Bo, I thought she showed a lot of personality and wanting the ball all the time against some top class midfielders.
That's the greatest thing about Bo. She literally doesn't care who she's up against. She'll always want the ball. She's brave. And I think as well, you've seen like Rose Lavelle get the ball and Bo went through her and pushed her off the ball. I think that's just Bo Kearns for you. She's a Scouser through and through. She doesn't care who she's up against. She'll run through a brick wall for the badge and she'll always want to win for the badge. And I think we're going to see her have a fantastic career in football if she keeps going the way she's going.
Absolutely, and you mentioned obviously another half for Lucy and Mia getting a debut as well, so also very important for you.
I think it's really good to see that at this club our youth players will get an opportunity, and we've seen 3 of them get an opportunity. Bo's been at the club since she was 8, Lucy's been at the club since she's 8, Mia came across from Sunderland, and I think all 3 of them have done themselves proud, and I'm sure their families are really proud to see their daughters on that pitch wearing that badge at senior level against a team like City. So credit to them, and our girls are proud of them too in the dressing room. So now we rest, we recover, we go again Sunday. Brilliant.
Riley Foster's second appearance, thought she was brilliant. Obviously the scoreline probably doesn't do her performance justice. How important is it having someone like that to come in for these games and produce a performance like that?
Yeah, Riley's been incredible, and I always say this, she's got such a high ceiling of potential of where she's going to go. I think that one of her biggest strengths is coming and collecting crosses. We've seen that against United, we've seen it today against City. I think when you're going to give them the flanks, they're going to want to deliver the ball in from crosses, and one thing that Riley does really well is dominate her area and collects those crosses. I know she looked a little bit down after the game because she has such high standards, so she'll be gutted to let 3 in today, but some of them just couldn't be helped, and unfortunately as a goalkeeper you're going to let goals in, you've got to put them to one side and keep going. But we're going to see more of Riley anyway as we go, and hopefully she keeps growing and she keeps impressing everybody here at Liverpool.
Lindsay as well, obviously she comes off the back of that goal and assist at the weekend, and wasn't quite her day today, but obviously she's such an important player to have around, isn't she, especially going into big games at the weekend.
Yeah, I couldn't have asked for more from Lindsay at the weekend. What I want from wide players is, can you create a goal with crosses or can you score a goal? And Lindsay did both, so that's a big tick for me. Obviously out of possession I needed to work hard consistently for 90 minutes. That's something that we're working on. I thought today she had moments, but again I needed to get her off to rest her legs, because it's important that we rescue these players ready for Sunday. But she's another one with such a high ceiling of potential. I hope she keeps knocking on the door for the Lionesses. And I actually, Matt Lawley for the past 3 games has been one of our best players, so I'm not 100% sure why she's not getting an opportunity with the Lionesses, because I think she deserves it. I thought she was relentless in the game today. I thought she stood out as well. So for me, I think if I'm Phil Neville, I'm looking to bring her in, and she deserves it because she's been outstanding, not just in possession but out of possession as well, with their intensity to win the ball back for the team.
You mentioned obviously Phil Neville here again today. Does that add a little bit of pressure to stay Brintola for their performance, or?
Absolutely not. I mean, he's not the manager, is he, going forward? So for her, she just wants to win for her club, and she says that it doesn't matter. I don't even think she knew he was here. So obviously it's great that he comes and he watches, and Phil's done great with what he's done with the Lionesses, but going forwards they've got to be impressing the new manager that's going to be coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.